Welcome to today's intention. Today we're going to talk about the control in the game. All the coaches says you need to control to make the game. Yes or no? This is what everyone says. Yes, okay. But the real thing is that when the coach says, let's control, he just say to you, don't play. And I'm going to explain why. Because when you want to control, you don't want to achieve something new. You want to stay in the same place. You want to be the same player, but you want to be in a better ranking. So you want to be the same player, but in a better ranking. Does it have sense? Does it make sense that? No. To be in a better ranking, you have to be better, different person. In our case, different player. But if you want to control, what does mean? You want to be a better player? No, because the control just give you in the same spot that you are. Because when you want to control the situation that you can handle, that you know how to handle. You don't want any new, but you want a new result. You want a new ranking, but you want to be the same. And the coach says, be the same. And then you are going to achieve a new ranking. Yes, for sure. So it means every time that you want to control, you want to be the same player. That's it. And you want to play the same game that you can play. That's it. But the game is different from the control. Because when you play a game, you are living the experience. You don't know how to handle the situation, but you are staying calm that is possible to handle. You deal with the pain, and it's good for you because you always have the possibility to deal with the pain, because in the train, I got the most painful trainful in my life, and I live that. So now in a match, and it's painful looking the balls out, that is for me. Don't worry, I can handle. This person that plays doesn't have the answer, but they know, they have the confidence that it's possible to do it. That it's possible to be a new person, a new player. So it means that it's possible to get a new ranking. So this way is possible, but with the control it's not possible to be a new ranking. To achieve the same ranking, yes. The thing is, if you are in the same place, if you're not improving, you are going down. So if you are 20 of the world or 20 of your country, if you stay there and you're not improving, in a few months, you are going to be 25, 30, 50, 100. Why? Because you don't take the experience to play. You just want to reply everything that you can do it. That's why you don't improve. You improve when you leave that, and then you just let it go and make full action that you cannot control, but you do it. That's it. Imagine that if you play a tough point, all the coaches say, okay, be safe. They say, don't play. And then you go completely. Imagine that you go take the responsibility to go completely, right? And what happened? And you put the ball out. Was good or was good? Why? Because you tried. You want to be another player. You want to get the experience. You can hold the pain. I can hold the pain looking the ball out. Because you are a player that want to progress, not to control. But what happened? But if you leave the situation, leave the ball out in that difficult point, what you're waiting for? The next one. The next match, I'm going to do it again. Until you find it. Why? Because your focus, your attention, your intention is fully. Because you don't have any option. Just improving. Just make the game. But if you want to control, what happened? Difficult point. Deciding point. And then you control the ball. Okay. I lost, I win. Let's put I win. Okay? You want to try it again? No. You want to leave this period? No more. I did it. I cannot do it again. And you want to improve. How about that? How come? So it means that if you want to control, you want to stay in the same place, and you want to stay in the same ranking. And if you stay in that position, you are going to be, your ranking is going to be down and down and down and down and down, because you are improving. And if a coach says, let's control this, you say, no, I want to play. And play is leave this player that I am to convert in another player. But this is a responsibility that you take. And you can handle the situation, and you know that you can handle the situation, and you can handle the pain. And that's it. That is confidence. But this confidence is created by what? But the courage inside. Because how you can get courage? Well, working on it. Living with the painful. Training has to be like a hell. Because then you arrive to the match and you say, okay, this is like a sky. I'm being in a worse place. This is an easy play for me to hit this ball in this in this moment. The other one was difficult. The training was difficult and painful. And now I know that is in this point, that is a key point. You know that you can handle the situation, and you will do it, and you will try. If you make it, you will try it again. Don't worry. Why? Because you are strong enough to make the situation. Why? Because you want to improve. Why? Because you don't want to control. So when the coach says to you, let's control, he's going to say to you, don't play. Just like that. When the coach says, let's go, let's do it, be full action, go forward, that coach says to you, let's progress, let's make the game. So there are two choices, to control or to play. If you control, then you leave the game. If you leave the action completely, then you can make the game. And then you can change as a player. You can change your ranking. You can be another player every day, every time. The other one just want to hold the same results and the same ranking and the same person. That's it. Just like that. I hope you like this video, and we'll see you soon.